project by looking at Terry Fox at the beginning of the year. We decided to learn more about that, and we were reading the book Run, and we started to map where he had gone across the country, and then we decided what would the climate be like as he continued to go through, and that kind of formed our...
The questions that the students were asking really helped develop the big ideas or the essential questions, and keeping in mind all the time the curriculum outcomes.
Formed a big question, and that mostly came from the kids. Our big question was, how does Canada's geography affect the way that we live?
The kids, first of all, we had them put them into work groups like a jigsaw, and they were working on each of the landform regions of Canada, the provinces of territories. And then we had heard from a colleague about a mystery Skype, so we were working towards that goal.
Kind of giving the kids a lot of different projects. So we started by just learning about online resources. Then we started doing research from books about climate, landforms, vegetation, provinces and territories, and bodies of water. And we decided we wanted to know everything there was to know about Canada in those 5 categories. Yes.
And through these categories, the students were working individually, and they were going to come together at the end to present to each other. And then again, the mystery Skype was the huge motivator within the whole unit.
How did the students?
The successes was just watching them learn so much really on their own. Of course, we were there to guide them and to make sure that they were focusing on the outcomes and the indicators that they needed to focus on, but really they did it on their own.
They did, and I think that was the best success, and it's something that we both were blown away with, because these kids worked on their own. They had a purpose of the Skype to work towards, and they engaged, they were actively engaged throughout the process. They worked together, they looked for more information, they didn't stop at one thing, they really did build this and become lifelong learners. They were really running the whole process.
And it was interesting to watch some children become leaders, right? Like
Absolutely.
Some that became leaders that you wouldn't have expected, I guess, within a group setting.
Absolutely. The challenges was the group work, and I think the kids would even mention that themselves. However, they learned an awful lot from that. Lindsay and I have done many group collaborative projects together before, and for myself, I think that collaborating is absolutely essential. It's two minds are better than one, and your ideas grow, you bounce the ideas off one another, and it becomes essential for a huge success. Something else that I'd like to take away from this process is really that don't be afraid to try something new. The mystery Skype was something new for both of us, and it was so rewarding, and to see the kids involved and excited and motivated and learning on their own, that is something I will never forget. Mm-hmm. It turned into something much bigger than I expected it to be, and it worked out. It was
better,
fabulous, yeah.
Better than I thought it ever would, so
Yeah.
It was really great.